The Reclusive Artist 33. Fight prediction: Dricus Du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. I gotta say, people, listen, the UFC have been dying out with their matchups, but this matchup is gonna be a killer war. This is one of them exciting matchups that I haven't felt this excited for in a long time, man. Let's get into it, though. Many people are saying that Dricus might just shock the world and taking out the Wolf. I think the Wolf's gonna shock the world by knocking out Dricus. I call it second round knockout. And here's why. I ain't got favorites between both fighters. I just want the best martial artist to win this fight. Now let me explain something to you. Dricus Du Plessis is not a horrible fighter. He's a very intelligent fighter. But the way he looks, particularly, may not look clean, but he is a highly IQ brawler who just understands the game of scrap and kill in the cage. So now when he says he's gonna meet Khamzat on the takedown and try and take him down, I don't believe that to be true whatsoever. Because first off, Dricus ain't got the speed to take down Khamzat. Khamzat has more speed than Dricus, but we're gonna get to Khamzat in a minute. I believe if Dricus needs to win this fight, he needs to take Khamzat in the late rounds. He needs to take him in deep waters because Dricus has a heart. That nigga, sorry, well, hold on. That African has the heart of a South African champion. And I'm South African, believe me. Y'all guys think South Africa's pretty. That's because you're looking at Cape Town photos. Y'all don't know half the shit that South Africans go through on a daily basis, bro. You don't even want to know. But Dricus sort of carries that with him through his fights. You can sense it. You can sense that fire. He's not gonna go down without you killing him or him killing you. And I fuck with that as a fighter. But I gotta be realistic with you guys in terms of fight IQ and skill, because skills pay the bills when it comes to any combat sport. In Dricus' last fight, he didn't utilize as many kicks on Sean Strickland like I would want him to. He was more showing him that he can box, but he's more of a striker, he's not a boxer. In this fight, if he can take Chimaev to the 4th and the 5th rounds, he wins this fight. That's if. Now we go to Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat has better footwork, better boxing, better takedown, better wrestling. He just probably doesn't have better cardio than Dricus Du Plessis. But those 4 lone skill factors in his arsenal is what will get him a second round KO. Knockout? What you mean? What you talking about? I'm telling you now, bro. Look at how this guy shadow box. Look at the angles he creates for himself. He's a pure boxer, bro. Pure, proper boxer. Probably the best boxer in the middleweight division. And this is his natural weight. When a fighter is fighting in their natural weight, they're more dangerous. He was draining himself at welterweight. Y'all don't understand this. That's why he looks bigger than Dricus in that face-off. And Dricus knows this. He knows that, damn, this guy's he's as big as I thought he was. He's way bigger. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Khamzat is one big motherfucker. He's big, man. Like, that face-off, you could tell just from body language. And I read body language. Dricus did not expect, Khamzat to be that big. He's a freak, man. He knows he's gotta go up against the killer, man. And in the press conference, I copped it, I deeped it. He's got too much respect for Khamzat. Legit, Khamzat looks so comfortable knowing that the crowd is behind him, knowing that the weight is also behind him, and knowing that he ain't got just as much pressure as Dricus. Because if Dricus loses this fight, he's just gonna be looked at as another champion in the middleweight division, in my opinion. And he wants to be the GOAT of the middleweight division. You can't be the GOAT, man. You ain't Anderson Silva. The GOAT for me will always be the most skillful fighter, and Anderson Silva is the most skillful middleweight before the Chris Weidman fight I've ever seen in my entire life. A man to be that big who moves close to a featherweight in middleweight. The closest person that could emulate that style or that sort of aura was Izzy. But Izzy has sort of diminished that aura through his losses. But he's still a warrior, man. Dricus is a killer, but he's up against a totally different killer. A man that's got nothing to lose. He's just a soul. Bro, the way he walks on the street, he's a lone wolf. You can tell this man on a street fight alone will kill you on the instant like that. The way he speeds up with his takedowns and just holds a person and breaks their face. Look what he did to Robert Whittaker. He broke the homie's jaw whilst molding him on a scrapple, coming in full guard, half guard, pulling up on the back. This guy's reflexes and speed on the ground is quick. Dricus got the Afrikaans boer strength, the physical freakish strength, that these Boers got. You get what I'm saying, man? These colonizers got. That alone in itself is not enough for a skilled wrestler with the speed of Khamzat Chimaev. There's a video of Khamzat wrestling an Olympian, a gold Olympian from the Soviet Union. He lost that wrestling spar session, but he gave that guy a problem. We're talking about an Olympian, a man who's wrestled since probably the age of 6 years old. And he gave him a run for his money. That's skill. Natural born skill. Khamzat is a natural born fighter. Dricus is a smart fighter, intelligent, but he's up against his match here. That's why I'm calling for a second round KO, because I don't think Dricus is expecting Khamzat to be as swift as a boxer as he is. This guy can slick movement. He can come out of punches. He's got good head movement. The way he counter punches and that jab of his is powerful. It's enough for me to have a knockdown on Dricus, and then I go in for the kill, because Khamzat he's gonna want to take you out in that first 2 rounds, man. And then in the second round, I believe, is where he knocks him out. Dricus wins if he takes him to the deep 4th and 5th round. But anything can happen in a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we love combat sport on this channel. This is the Reclusive Artist 33. Like and subscribe. Enjoy.